Hello and welcome back. I believe you enjoyed our lessons from the Home tab to the Design tab and through to the Layout tab. So today I will focus on the View tab and look at some specific groups. But before I do that, I would like to draw attention to our parent company, which is Setiport. That gives us the credential to run these, Setiport exams. I would entreat you to go and create your testing test center account, which we will use to write the exam after this particular tutorial. Okay, so that being said, let's quickly jump to what we have for today. Okay, so I spoke about the layout tab, so I'll be focusing on um, the view tab. So that is what I'll be looking at in this particular lesson. So within the view tab, the idea why we come to the view tab is just to have a view of our system, of our document. So how do you want to look at your document? Do you want to look at it in terms of reading mode, where it comes on your screen, then you get to scroll through. So you use this to scroll through. So if your system happens to have a touch functionality, you just tap and it scrolls through. So this is how you read your document on your screen. So that is for read mode. So you can go back to your normal mode, which is the page layout mode, by coming to the status bar over to this extreme right corner. You click on print layout, then you come back to your normal mode. So this is the default view. Then we also have web layout. So web layout basically gives you an indication of how these would look like when presented in a web browser. So that is for web layouts. We really don't see in the demarcations, so from one page to the next. So if it were to be within the page layout, you can see those were demarcations separating one from the other. Then we also have draft mode. So draft removes most of the watermarks that we've applied, fill effect and all of that. So it just gives you the raw text and some formatting stuff that you added. So that is for draft mode. Then we also have the outline mode. So with the outline mode, when we start looking at Word Expert, then we try to make some major, in quote, paragraphs and sub paragraphs. So if I'm looking at this particular paragraph, this is level 2. So this is where you try to apply heading styles and all of that. Then if I click on this, there's a body text, but I can demote it. So you can promote or demote. So I will need you to go through these particular tools. Then let's have a discussion on the platform about what you find. So that is basically about the view tab. So the next lesson I will look at the page movement. So page movement is obviously vertical. If it is side by side, that is when I've probably reduced the size, something like this. Okay, side by side, I don't see that happening. So this is in, I think, Word 2019. 2013 version, you won't have this, but you can always explore. So this is for the view tab and the page movement group. Then we also have the ruler, the grid lines, and the navigation pane. So if you want to see the ruler, the grid lines, and navigation pane, it's just a matter of checking it, clicking to check. So if I uncheck, you see the rulers, they've disappeared. So let me zoom into 100%. Navigation pane, I click it off. So within the Microsoft exam, you'll be required to activate the navigation pane. And one way of doing that is to come to the view tab, click on navigation pane, or you go to home tab, then you click on what? Find. And automatically it pops up. So these are various ways we can look for the navigation pane. So let's focus on the view and see what is there. Then we also have the zoom group. So within this zoom group, we can zoom to the normal percentage. So once you click on zoom, hold on, let me go back, 100%, this is what you get. one page, we have multiple pages, then we have what page width. So these are the various options available. So if you don't like any of these options, what you have to basically do is to go to click on what zoom. Then you can do a 200%, you can do to page width, you can do to text width, you can do to a whole page. If you want many pages, you don't like what you saw when you clicked on multiple pages, you can come and actually select what you need. Then you click on what okay, then automatically it gives you this particular view. So this is all about the zoom group under the word view tab. And if you've noticed, we don't have dialog box launchers for any of the groups. So that basically means whatever is being shown within the face of the group is what you need to handle whatever function you need when it comes to viewing your document. So I'll continue in the next lesson to look at the window, macro, and SharePoint. I won't look at it. We will later look at it as an application where I delve deeper into it. So thank you very much. God bless and stay tuned for the next episode.